I think it was a monster win. And, I was on a Twitter space a little earlier this morning and telling the folks there that personally, I was actually a little incredulous.
I'm not there, and I'm not going to have that kind of, I do this, he would do that. What I have said.
Why if everybody in the industry is saying it's inevitable and he's just going to look for ways to reject?
And then in early 2014, Mt. Gox one day announced that they lost all the Bitcoin.
So we look at interoperability in a global sense. So making sure the market is open to new payment service providers is the first step. Then you have to look at will enable technically that interoperability.
I had a student say to me, yeah, I was pretty interested in Bitcoin in high school.
Bitcoin will disappear and go away forever.
Right. It will. But here's why Bitcoin will go away, because something else will come along and replace it.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
If you got some bags, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more 1 o'clock news. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra. Bullishness. Shout out to the latest sub, Jamie Hodgins in the building. Appreciate you stopping by, stuffing some bags, smashing them likes. Go ahead. Throw on those moon suits. Throw on those pilot shades. Buckle up, because the future's extra. Bullish. Let's go full speed. Full throttle. Into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 1.08 trillion, down about almost 3% in the past 24 hours. We had BTC's dominance at 46.5%, ETH 18.1%. We had XRP sliding down beneath 50 cents, currently right around 49 cents. XRP, 2 for $1, down about 3.4%. In the past 24, we got Stellar XLM in the number 25 spot, right around 11 cents. BTC, 25,438. We got ETH right around 16 hundo. We got XDC in the number 45 spot, right around 6 cents in the green. We got Flare Networks here, 0.013 in the green. Songbird, 0054, down almost 5% in the past 24. Quick announcement before we get started. We got the Breaking Point remix dropping today, 420 PST, featuring Crypto Tells, Lemmy, Lady E, the official music video. Breaking Point remix dropping. Links down below, 420 PST. You don't want to miss this one. We also got the Lady E 3D ducks dropping on XSmart September 8th. If you have a Ledger City duck, you will be getting a free spin. Make sure to claim your Ledger City duck over on XSmart. If you had one from Sologenic XLS 14D, they have been transferred over to XSmart. Make sure to claim your Ledger City duck NFTs so you can get your free spin. Lady E ducks coming September 8th. We got a tweet from Ripple to kick things off. Discover the 3 major challenges rising interest rates impose for banks to provide cross-border payments and the importance of diversifying their payment stack during the times of economic uncertainty. With XRP, faster, cheaper, more efficient. The universal bridge. No more middlemen. We got Justin, Watcher Guru. SEC delays the decision for BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF. SEC delays. We got Link 2, XRP's landmark win changes the game. With its clarified status and rising adoption, now's the time to invest in Ripple.
I think it was a monster win. And, I was on a Twitter space a little earlier this morning and telling the folks there that personally, I was actually a little incredulous, Tony, because I was surprised by the level of skepticism and sometimes even downright fear on the part of people that I thought should have been celebrating what was a landmark win. I mean, I think if you had to rate it, it was 80% win, right? And only 20% loss. And maybe the 20% loss, frankly, is bigger than it should be. And we can talk through about why that is. But bottom line is that Judge Torres made it crystal clear in no uncertain terms, categorically stated that XRP itself, the token, is intrinsically not a security. That is hugely important because that is the exact opposite of what the SEC was arguing, that XRP is intrinsically a security. And Torres basically said, no, it's not. It's not a security any more than the orange groves in the original Howey case were a security. They're not. It can be wrapped in a securities contract if it is sold and marketed and offered in a certain certain way. But as long as you don't do that by itself, it isn't, right? And she actually laid out very clearly a whole number of situations and circumstances in which it's offered and used and traded without being a security.
XRP, landmark win, the only digital asset with legal clarity in the USA. BTC who? ETH who? We got Evernote, no trust line and no support. Evernote XRP ledger snapshot has been taken. You can now move your XRP. We got John Deaton says, notice that Clayton says into the large institutions, example, BlackRock offer it. We won't allow retail access. He literally admits that how it works in the United States. Now, of course, he couches it all in the name of investor protection, which I reject as BS.
So all that said, if you were in the chair today, would you have approved it?
Well, look, I'm not there, and I'm not going to have that kind of, I do this, he would do that. What I have said is, as this has developed, it is clear that Bitcoin is not a security. It is clear that Bitcoin is something that retail investors want access to, that institutional investors want access to. And importantly, some of our most trusted providers who are fiduciaries or have duties of best interest want to provide this product to the retail public. So I think, as Anthony said, an approval isn't inevitable. The dichotomy between a futures product and a cash product can't go on forever. And so I think that's the path we're on.
So if it's inevitable, Jay, then what is the SEC deferring? Why is the SEC deferring the applications? Are they looking for other ways, other grounds in which to try and reject these applications? And what is the case to be made when there are, futures ETFs for Bitcoin that are investors safer buying a Bitcoin futures ETF than a Bitcoin cash ETF?
What I think we are finding out is that for a long time, and I held this view, let me be clear, and I held the view that we were uncertain whether cash trading was so easily manipulatable that retail folks should not have access to it. There are now large institutions with surveillance mechanisms who are coming in and saying, no, that's not the case. We can rely on the efficacy of the cash market to a sufficient extent where we believe this is an appropriate product. That's a shift. Now, the SEC has been given time by the DC Circuit to reassess and perhaps come up with other reasons. I don't see those. Maybe there will be some, but I don't see those.
So what's your assessment then of what Chair Gensler is doing? Why if everybody in the industry is saying it's inevitable and he's just going to look for ways to reject the applications when there's a futures ETF already on the market? What's the point here?
Well, let me say this. We'll give them time. There's a roughly 45-day time period.
Don't fall for the media trickery. XRP is the only digital asset with legal clarity, and institutions are already loading up on the future financial system. The keys to the new financial system, XRP. We have Mac Attack XRP, almost 2,000 wallets with at least 1 million XRP now hold over 42 billion XRP. They know what's coming. We know what's coming. They can't stop it. We got ISO 20022. Let's do it. JP Morgan, November 2023 is the date that everyone is marching towards.
ISO 20022 priority. So no one has said not all that important. So that's good. Certainly lots of folks are focusing on this. It looks like it's of high importance across. I know the November 2023 date is what everyone has been marching to. So that's good. It looks like it's very high on the priority list.
Kevin Cage, people thinking that the crypto asset class is dead while we're still heading to 1+ billion users. Don't fall for the media trickery. Load up while you still have some time. Welcome to the mass adoption of the utility coins. We got Ripple X Dev ready to make an impact and shape the future of the finance on the XRP ledger. We got the XRP ledger grants wave 7 is here and focuses on 2 themes, DEX and financial inclusion. Learn more about the next wave, XRPL grants wave number 7. Digital asset investor, a joint venture for China, deeper than deep. Fire Gary Gensler, Nerd Nation, unboxed.
And so Mt. Gox was, the most important Bitcoin company there had ever been during its time, and bigger than anything could possibly get to today. And so I went to go buy Mt. Gox in 2012 and again in 2013 and to form a joint venture for China. And I did a bunch of stuff around Mt. Gox in the early days. And then in early 2014, Mt. Gox one day announced that they lost all the Bitcoin.
We got subject views. Faster payment systems will allow for financial inclusion, but first we need global interoperability with XRP and a new standard, the Interledger Protocol, the XRP Ledger.
Ensuring a digitally led payment system to foster financial inclusion. From the World Bank perspective and the projects that you're looking at, what advice would you have to policymakers to ensure they're taking the right steps on that front?
So for the World Bank, interoperability is key to enable access and even more importantly usage of digital financial services. So we look at interoperability in a global sense, starting from a legal framework that will give access to an extended range of providers to the financial market infrastructures, to the payment system. So making sure the market is open to new payment service providers is the first step. Then you have to look at the technical infrastructure, like Akima mentioned, that will enable technically that interoperability, and this will require not only cooperation, it will require also standardization. So as part of the discussion that you need to have in your cooperative framework between the various providers and the regulators, this issue of standardization is also key. And this means also standardizing and disseminating key topics such as consumer protection and resilience.
XRP, the king of utility, aka the interoperable one. No more middleman. Know what you hold, know what's coming. It sounds a lot like XRP, the one they don't want you with. We got the real boy XRP. You know what I'm saying?
And it's also interesting, I teach undergrads. So when I first started teaching at UVA 5 years ago, I had a student say to me, yeah, I was pretty interested in Bitcoin in high school, but I've kind of kept dabbling with it, but it's it's not that, it's so weird to me that people keep talking about it like it's this new thing. So we also have this generational shift where technologies that seem mind-blowingly disruptive to us, have sort of always been around for a younger generation.
Yes.
Bitcoin was just a test. Get ready for the XRP ledger to go live. Faster, cheaper, more efficient, superior technology. Know what I'm saying? We got digital asset. Bitcoin will disappear and go away forever. Jim Rickards, wait until you hear why.
Bitcoin will disappear and go away forever.
Right. It will.
Still believe?
Yeah. But not for reasons that anyone understands, but I'll explain to the audience why that's true. Again, the list of objections to Bitcoin is a long list. It's harming the environment with CO2 emissions because the electricity needed to generate the mining. It has no use case. You can't spend it. It's not a good store of value. There's a long list of things that are objections to Bitcoin. They're all irrelevant. I mean, I can recite the list. I have to research the list, but they're all irrelevant. Talk about the price is irrelevant. Blockchain technology has been around since the 1980s. There's nothing new about that. Encryption of the kind they use has been around since the 1970s. There's nothing new about that. There's a lot less there than meets the eye. But the thing with Bitcoin is that, as I just mentioned, it is an immersive, all-encompassing electronic reality. We're the fish and we're in the water. We don't know what water is. We don't know what Bitcoin's doing to us. What it's doing to us is changing our idea of money. So that's the threat. But here's why Bitcoin will go away, because something else will come along and replace it. People will just get bored with it.
It was never BTC. Bitcoin was just a test. It's slow, clunky, outdated technology. You can consider it dial-up technology in the internet age. And we have XRP, faster, cheaper, more efficient, high speed, intergalactic internet coming to a wallet near you. Bitcoin would disappear, go away forever, and be replaced by the new standard, XRP. First, we had the Internet of Information. Now, welcome to the Internet of Value. And in the 1980s, David Schwartz filed the patent for distributed ledger technology. BTC who? ETH who? Know what you hold? We got XList.1, the XRPL Legends XList vote now live. Links down below. Make sure to drop a vote for the Bagman. If you're buying or holding Xlist on Bit, official and planning to vote on the XRPL Legends Vote, Xlist Vote, and transfer it to your Sun wallet as your Xlist balance in your Sun wallet at the end of the vote will determine how many votes counts towards your favorite XRP Legends. Plus, holding more Xlist on Sun means higher share of the 2 prize pots. Got 5,000 XRP prize pot and 5 million VGC for the voters. Make sure to drop your votes. Vote for the XRP Bagman on the Xlist XRPL Legends Vote. Sentiment feed. BTC has started September by falling to 25.4K, its lowest price level since June 16th. Traders have grown concerned that the SEC might not be willing to approve a spot Bitcoin ETF even after Grayscale's victory. Expect FUD to dominate at least throughout the weekend. We got JD, XRP, ADX, DI couldn't confirm a bullish cross, but the MACD on the macro is still looking bullish. One more capitulation down before that next impulsive move up, XRP. And we got Egg Rack Crypto, 3 triangles, minimum target $33. The blue triangle, this pattern breaks out to the upside and establishes lower highs. The green triangle, another triangle that breaks out to the upside, forming lower highs. White triangle bringing out to the upside. This triangle paints a picture of higher highs. In conclusion, both the blue and the green triangles closely mirror the current blue and the green triangles. If the white triangle follows a pattern similar to the previous cycle, our initial target sits at $33. Beyond that, there's potential for astonishing growth up to 2,000%. XRP Army, stay ready. With that being said, Batman, Bag Ladies, be on the lookout for that new track dropping at 420 PST. We're headed towards that breaking point. Lady E Ducks dropping September 8th. Where will you be when that regulation jar molasses finally breaks open? And XRP's true price is finally set free. Later, glitches. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock news. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD. Buy up those bags. And don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe. Drop a comment down below. All the OG diamond hands out there, drop a comment down below. Drop an elbow on that like button from the top ropes. Catch you up here, top floor on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB, be your own bank. Peace out, crypto ghosts.
Whoa, XRP, XLM, XCC, Algo, and IOTA. Government issue cryptos, better load up for it's over. Got my hands up, no Jehovah, but I'm chilling with my B. First crypto reggae nursery rhyme album, bumping crypto ABCs.
Hand in hand, we're breaking free. That's how we'll become who we're meant to be. We'll find our way, then show you the way. In the end, our hearts will lead the way. Rising above, no more greed. We surrender, but face no defeat. Rich Ducks Club, now we meet. Phoenix rising, we reach the peak. Yeah, lady, in this beat, we find a ring the floor, the heat. So you fold while we pump.